Hello, my name is Dr. Belinda Liddell, and I'm a Senior Research Fellow at the School of Psychology at the University of New South Wales in Sydney, Australia, and Deputy Director of the Refugee Trauma and Recovery Program. It is my honour to introduce you to the ISTSS Friday Fast Facts series for October 2022. This series is focused on a seminal global issue, and that is refugee trauma and mental health. With millions of people forcibly displaced from their homes around the world due to conflict and humanitarian disasters, it is vital that the international community of trauma researchers and practitioners are aware of and responsive to the specific needs of refugees. There have been major advances in the understanding of the risk and protective factors for PTSD and the various biological, psychological, and social processes that govern traumatic stress responses generally. But our current understanding of trauma may not be readily applied to refugees for many reasons, and these include the fact that refugees are typically exposed to serious and multiple traumatic events over long periods of time in their home countries prior to migration. Refugees also experience ongoing trauma and loss via separation from family and home, and fear for the safety of loved ones remaining in insecure settings. Post-displacement, many refugees face ongoing stress while navigating immigration pathways and face challenges while finding and settling into a new home. Understanding how to address and treat the psychological consequences of these complex and difficult experiences in large numbers of forcibly displaced people is the subject of major research initiatives taking place all over the world. There has been a lot of focus on the adverse effects of refugee trauma on psychological health. But one thing I've learned from the many people I've met and worked with through my research is that refugees are highly resilient and resourceful people, and communities have survived incredible hardship. Given the right forms of practical and psychological support, and a stable and secure environment to establish a new life post-displacement, it is clear that people with a refugee background can recover from traumatic stress and thrive. Some of the components of this ISTSS Friday Fast Facts series include an infographic tool highlighting core facts and information relating to the current situation for refugees globally, and how refugee trauma and stress is associated with psychological and mental health outcomes. Week 3 will deliver a detailed briefing that dives deeper into the nature of refugee trauma and risk for psychological disorders, and provide some key considerations when working with refugees, either in the clinic, in research, or in other forms of service delivery, such as social or legal services. And the final week will feature a panel-style discussion. To learn more about this Friday Fast Facts series and to access all of the resources along with previous series, please visit the website www.istss.org under Public Resources. Thank you very much.